Is the Mexico City subway a really dangerous place? Is it full of Mexican food and street sellers? Do they sell drugs in the metro? Or maybe it is the best way to travel around Mexico City? We're gonna find the answers of those questions and more in today's video. So let's go to the metro. But first of all, some random facts about the metro. We don't call it the subway, we call it the metro, which comes from Transporte Metropolitano. But nobody says that, it's just the metro. They say every day 4.6 million people use the metro. So expect it is gonna be full every time you visit it. It's not the most beautiful place, but it works. The Mexican actress Maria Felix said that the metro was a gift from her husband Alex Berger, who was a French banker who borrowed the money to the Mexican government to build the metro. So this is the card that you need to have in order to get inside the metro. You're gonna find this machine to put money on your card, and you can put your bills or coins here. As you can see, I have 20 pesos right now, so let's go inside. The trains are pretty average, like any other subway. They have stickers to remind you to be careful, a fire alarm, and a giant sticker with the stations of every line. They have cool names like Culhuacán, Atlalco, and Mexicalcingo, which are Nahuatl. They even have a TV with some information and random content. And of course, as you can see, it is always full of people. I would say it is rare to find it empty. Okay, this is the map of the metro. There are 12 lines and each one has a different color. You could get a little bit lost, especially when there's more than 2 lines passing in one station, but in general I would say it is easy to use. There is a special room for only women and children. And something that is very curious is that you can find bebederos inside the metro. They don't have water though. Anyway, I really don't recommend you to drink that water. As you can see, there is a lot of security and commodities. You can find a guideline on the floor for blind people and instructions for them on how to use it. And also an elevator for the oldies. You're also gonna find some art expositions and bands like this one. A bookstore inside the metro and a museum of Mexican cartoons. Okay guys, I'm right now in the scene inside the metro, which we're gonna see in another video, but the van is making a lot of noise. This store right behind me used to be a Domino's Pizza, yes, a Domino's Pizza here in the metro. But now it's like a cafeteria, like a Starbucks or like a Subway, more like a Subway. You will also find many little stores with snacks and food and newspapers and magazines and even things for your phone and some other curiosities. And there are many shops with food that's about to get rotten, so they are way cheaper than the others. But there's also some other stores with fresh food and snacks like this one. You can have a palanqueta for 15 pesos, as well as some other Mexican candies that are very cheap, like this berrita for only 6 pesos, or chips and snacks made by local producers. You can find tortas and sandwiches for only 12 pesos. Did you remember that phones? You used to call for only 3 pesos on unlimited call, but now it is stolen. And of course, many of these shops are now closed. It was a corruption scandal because the son of the leader of the metro used to own many of these little shops and rent it out to the best. Whatever, corruption in Mexico, what a weird thing. Anyway, you can also find computers and internet inside the metro if you wanna do your homework on your way to the school. Like who does homework these days? But what is a really weird thing to see inside the metro are bathrooms. I think 90% of all the stations don't have a bathroom. But you should never use them, they are ugly, you can even get an infection. I was lucky to find soap. But what is cool is that Mexico City is trying to increase the culture in the metro users. Like this book shelter, you can put a book or take one if you want. This one was empty because we read a lot in Mexico. You can even find art expositions inside the metro. So people get educated just by passing by. This photo expo was about invisible jobs, but there are many other art expositions inside the metro. Let's have a look. As you can see, there is access to a really big department store just here inside the metro. Posh water because we are posh people. So there you have it, a quick video of Mexico City's metro. As you could see, it's not that dangerous and dirty. It can be even considered a fun place, kinda. You can buy a lot of food and stuff, but you should always be careful with what you eat. And speaking of it, I think the next video will be Mexican street food. Is it as dangerous as they say? We'll find it out. So give this video a lot of love and support. I don't care if you're watching this video in the toilet, I don't care if you're watching this in your office or maybe here in your school. Just destroy that like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you, people.